Hi, good morning. And I just got the chance to attend the TIES conference on Monday and Tuesday. And so I thought for my blog post on the STEM Learner blog, I would do a video upload instead of writing something out because that'd be kind of fun. And actually, I'm using YouTube to record this, and that's something that I learned about at the TIES conference as well. And it's really simple and quick and easy to upload a video and then potentially use that in your classroom or have kids watch it at home. And I'm not going to talk about that too much today, but if that's something you want to learn about, talk to Tony. Come talk to me, and I can show you how to do it really fast. It's really easy. Today, I'm actually just going to show you probably 3 really quick ideas or things, tips that I learned on how to use the smartboard better. I went to a couple great sessions where I learned tons of different great tricks, but these are 3 that I thought it would be kind of fun to show you right away. I apologize if you can't see very well on this screen. I'm trying this out the first time, so if you can't see, just listen to the words. I'll kind of talk myself or talk through each of the things that I'm working on or showing you. The first thing that you need to do is if you've opened up one of your smart files, you need to, there's up here in the toolbar, you can add all sorts, or you can customize it or add all sorts of different tools. Right over here in the top right, there's this little gear wheel, and it looks kind of like a gear. So open that up, and then there's a whole list of different tools that you can potentially add to your toolbar. And it's really easy. It's pretty much just click and drag, and they pop up there, up there, they appear, and they stay there. The 2 that I think are really important that you should add is the first one is this one called Pin Page. It has a little pin, like a blue thumbtack on it. So again, just click, drag it up there, and it'll be up on your toolbar. The other one is called Reset Page. It's a white piece of paper. It says reset Page underneath it, and it has a little like blue arrow in a circle. So again, drag that one on up there so that you have it in your toolbar. Once you're done, click the Done button. It'll disappear, and it's going to bring you back to your smart file. So again, I'm going to show you 3 different things. The first thing I want to show you is an alignment tool. So I'm actually going to go right back here. Here I just have a bunch of different shapes. And if you're like me, when you're building your smart files, you try your best to make things line up or look neat. And sometimes it looks great here, but then as soon as you put it on full screen, it doesn't look so great. So there's a quick way to align things or make things look a little bit better. If you go right up here to the Format, all the way down on the bottom it says Alignment, and then a little box shows up and it says Show Guidelines, Show Vertical Page Center Guidelines, Show Horizontal, Snap Objects to Guidelines. And if you just click all 4 of those boxes and then click Apply Settings, suddenly you're going to get these little faint, and you can probably barely see them, but there's these little guidelines on your paper that's going to help you line up things or center things on the page. And then as you move the shapes in relation to each other, additional little side guidelines show up to help you line things up better. And you can kind of just barely see them as they move around. So it makes all your shapes or words or text line up easy and quickly, and they look pretty great. The key is then, as soon as you're done and you've made your smart file, you need to come back up here to Format, go to Alignment, and then unclick those boxes, click Apply Settings, and those guidelines will disappear. So that's the first one. The next thing I want to show you is if you, let's say, we are here, and I'm going to actually go for this one. Let's say you have all these different shapes, and I've moved some different words around, and I've moved and I've lined up fish, I've lined up dish, I've lined up my bug, ball, and fox. So I've got them all matched up. And then after I'm done, I want the next student to be able to try it or use it out. If I hit this Reset button, it's going to ask me, reset the selected page to the last state you saved, so it'll go back to what it was when you started. I click Reset Page, and all of a sudden they're all going to go back. So again, you're moving, so you have one student come on up, they're adjusting, they're lining up all of the pictures, all of the words, and then you want somebody else to get a chance to try. All you do is click the Reset Page, reset the page, it goes back to what it was, and it only resets this page. So you don't have to close it out. You don't have to not save. Just click Reset Page. It's really slick. The last thing I want to show you is called Pin Page, and that's something that it would work probably more for the older grades than it would for the younger grades. But I know one of the things that I do is I'll often have my learning target as the first slide in some of my smart files. And it'd be nice if that stayed up there for a while I was doing something else. So what I do is I come up here and I go to dual page mode, so meaning that I'm going to be able to see two different pages at one time. But what I'll do is there's this red line or red box. You can kind of see it around this page here. If I click the one with my learning target on it, you can see again that red line is there. Then I'm going to click the little blue pin, and you'll see these two blue pins kind of show up in the upper right hand corner. Now, as I go from page to page, this page is always going to stay here, but the other pages are going to change. So I can slide through all of my different files or pages with keeping my learning target, or if you were doing math, it could keep up your formula or your list of sight words, whatever you want, and it's going to stay here while the other pages are changing. Then as soon as you're done and you want to get rid of those pins, all you need to do again is click the page that has the pins on it, click the blue unpin them, and then it's going to go back, and then it'll move through them just like you did before. And again, that only kind of works in dual screen mode. So I'm going to go back out of dual screen, back to single page, and it's going to be back to where I was before. So that's just a couple tricks or things that I learned. I know that the tech committee is doing an additional training on some smartboard tips and tricks of the trade that they'll be doing coming up in January. So I would encourage you to attend. Thanks very much. Have a great day.